Hey folks, Dan Frio here, the Mortgage Update. Today is August 11th, 2020. And if you watched my earlier video, I apologize, I cut off, and I'm going to show you a second where the hogs are getting slaughtered today. But I did want to get back with you because last week I got inundated with a bunch of other stuff. I wanted to get back with you and show you today's rates versus a whole bunch of other places. And today what we're focusing on is a lot of people who own a house currently, they're looking to refinance. And a lot of them, you have a lot of pent up equity in your home. I'm not saying to go into any more debt. What I'm trying to say is be responsible. Be a good steward of your money, I guess is the best way to put it. So what I wanted to look at today is, most people have, I think, credit card debt is at an all-time high. You have that, you have student loan debt, you have car debt, a whole bunch of other stuff. So what I wanted to focus on today is let's try to be good stewards of our money and consolidate that debt. I didn't say go into any more debt. I said consolidate that debt. Here's the reason. Look at your credit card rates tonight. If you even have a 0% interest rate, that rate's probably only good for 8 months, maybe 12 if you're lucky. After that point, what's going to happen? Well, you're probably going to lose the introductory rate. Also, what you have to watch for is when they do the introductory 0% interest rates, they normally say, well, if you don't have this whole account paid off in full by the time that introductory piece is over, that term is over, your interest is retro back all the way to the beginning. A lot of people don't realize that. So I want to talk about those things. I want to be basically, and what I want to get to you, and I'm going to pound this, is I'm not looking to get you in any more debt. I'm not looking for you to spend any more money. Basically, what I want to do is consolidate that debt into one. And so what I want to do today is I'm working on or looking at rates for debt consolidation loans. Many of these websites that I'm going to go to, it just says, here's your refinance rate. It doesn't say cash out or, just a rate and term. Here's the specifics behind that. When you're getting a mortgage, there's two ways you can go about it. What we call a rate and term or a cash out. Okay, rate and term basically means exactly that. You're refinancing to change one or both, your rate or your term. You're not looking to get any money out. Okay, then the next verbiage is cash out. So do you want to pull out cash, pull out equity out of your home? Those have higher rates. So just to take that in consideration when we're going through here, because if it's not specific in there, your rate's going to be slightly higher if you're pulling out cash. So let me explain that to you here in a minute, and I'll make it make more sense to you. So here's what we want to look at. Right now, rates are getting killed. And I did a video, and if you watched me earlier, I did a video and we were down like 40. Now we're down almost 60. So let's get off of that. But that's why I cut it short, because I had 2 or 3 remaining clients to lock in. So what I want to look at today is, again, a refinance, and I'm going to go through the parameters with you, and I'll try to zoom this in. I'm having a tough time with my editor for some reason to get it zoomed in. But I'm looking at a $300,000 loan on a $400,000 property. So that puts us at 75%, what we call loan to value. So you take the loan divided by the value equals 75%. Pretty simple. Over here, you might see it. And again, I'll try to zoom in on this. We're looking to get cash out. We want to consolidate some debt. Credit score 740. I have an address in here. It's irrelevant, but this one's in, I think, Virginia. And I went to a 30-year term. So let's see where this rate puts us. And right now, my rate would be, and for anybody that watches my show every week and every night, you're going to see the rates are over here, gives us our rate, and then there's going to be plus and minus numbers over here. Okay, if there's a positive number, that means you have to pay that amount in what they call points. So for example, up here, to get 2.375, you'd have to pay $6,939. I wouldn't suggest that, but you might want to brag that you got 2.375. But so let's go down here and say, well, at 3.125, you would actually get a rebate check or a credit from me for $474. So basically my situation, I'm at 3.125. and it doesn't cost you anything. Actually, you're getting almost $500 in a rebate check. So I went through this and to consolidate this, I just wanted to go through it with you. 400,000. Oh, I need to change this. Oh, I did. $400,000 loan or home. I'm sorry. $250,000 balance right now. Well, I got to change this to $50,000 because it was a $300,000 loan. So let's change that and update things. So right now I'm at guaranteed rate, running the numbers. So you add these together, it's $300,000 on a $400,000 property, single family, excellent credit. And the update is on a 30-year term, 3.625. I am a 0.5% lower on rates. We go to the next one, and I go to bankrate.com, and I plugged in 400,000, 300,000 loan, credit score and everything. You go through, and the rate is 3.499. What's this say? Only a few matches you search, additional mortgage products that help you compare. Okay, so we're at 3.499, 3.375. I think these are come with points and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're going to go, let's just go to the top. They're recommending 3.499 is their featured loan. I'm at 3.125, so I got less on that. Fantastic. We go to, what is this? NerdWallet. I put in the criteria and I click it, and there's this 3.018. Awesome. They beat me by 0.1. Never heard of this place and have no clue anything about them. New America. And then as you go from there, I never heard of anything until we hit Rocket and Ally. Rocket is an 1/8 higher than me, and Ally is 0.4 higher than me. So I basically blew out of the water other than these two companies I've never heard of ever in my life. So be careful on who you go through and how you do it, because let me just see if there's anything here. Lender fees. Let's see if there's any. I don't really know that. I've never heard of them. So that's kind of, you might want to look them up. And then Wells Fargo, in their situation, they really don't give you much detail. It just says refi. It does come with points, so they're going to charge you 0.375 in points. Their rate is 3.25, so I beat them, and I have no points. I'm actually giving you $500 in credits, and they're charging you probably they're charging you quite a bit. Let's go down through it. Closing costs almost $5,000. So that's my rate comparison for today. So I don't know how else to show this to you. And that's all I'm going to do for right now. The market is going bonkers, and I want to get back at it. But I just want to show you, if you'd like to reach out to me and you need some assistance, or you'd like to talk to me personally to see what we can do for you, the best way to do it is go to therateupdate.com. You can reach me personally by calling in 844-775-LOAN. That's 844-775-5626. Or you can get a free quote here. Or if you're looking to refinance here, you can go through there to ask you a bunch of questions, and then we will, as soon as you're done, I'll call you. And I'll basically, it's not hard sales. Basically, I'm here as a consultant to you. If you'd love to use me, I'd love to help. If you say, Dan, I'm going to shop around, I don't want to do it, that's fine too. I'm not sitting here. Use me for my knowledge. I hope you use me, but I get it. I've done this a long time. Many times you're just trying to kick the tires to see what can be done. If you're like, you know what, Dan, I want your help. I want to get this done now because I know the market is getting clobbered. You can just go here, apply. You can click me or one of my consultants here, right down in here. And you're often at it. At the end of this application, I love this system. It's going to ask you to upload a few documents. It'll say, based on the questions that you answer, it'll say, we need your pay stubs, your W-2s, and your, let's say, mortgage statement. You just drag and drop it right into your file. It'll go here. It'll alert me, and it'll create a file for you in our secured system, and it'll load the data directly into the system there. So what I always ask people to do is, if you haven't started a mortgage process yet and you really want to get started with something, do me a favor, email me a copy of your mortgage statement. What that is going to give me, it's going to give me your address. so I can look up the value of your home. It's going to give me the balance of your mortgage. Tell me if you want to pull out any cash or not to pay off any bills. And then the last thing is I need an idea what your credit scores are. If you know it, great. If you have your Discover card and it says it's a 785, put down 785, got it from Discover. If you have no idea, I have a sponsor of the show. You can use them or not. It's not clickbait. I'm just offering the service to you. Go to creditscoresandmore.com. It's plural, creditscoresandmore.com, and click step 1. It doesn't ask you for a credit card. It doesn't ask you for anything. You'll go through some questions. It'll pop up and say, here's your credit score. Send me that credit score. Don't sign up for anything else. Don't do any other perks that they might be asking you for. Just get that free credit score. You can unsubscribe after that. That's up to you. That's about it for now. Hopefully I can help. If you're in the process right now of getting a mortgage and your lender, you finally realize, you know what, I'm not getting the best rate. I'm not getting the lowest fees. Or they didn't lock you in and now you call them tomorrow and they're like, oh, the rate's 0.5% higher. Let me know. All I ask you to do is send me a copy of what's called the loan estimate or the fee worksheet. That'll give me your address. It'll give me your rate. It'll give me the fees, the loan amount. It gives me everything I need to do. I'll scribble on it. I'll print it out, scribble on it, tell you what I can do so you can match it up side by side. I'll scan that back, email it back to you, and then the ball's in your court. If you want me to help you, all you have to do is go online and apply. Otherwise, great talking to you. And I appreciate you guys watching. So I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Only you guys can help me. So I greatly appreciate everything everybody's doing. I'm trying to make this a little more scenic. The audio, I think, is coming together. I got some desks and tables and other stuff coming in. So I hope you stay with me. Because of you guys, it makes all this possible. So God bless. Take care. Have a great day. And I will see you, God willing, tomorrow, same time, same place. See you then. Bye-bye.